What is up, beautiful people on this earth? This is your personal travel consultant, Nico speaking, and welcome back. In today's video, we're going to go in depth on the Hilton Honors American Express co-branded credit cards and see what they can do to help you in your own travel journeys. So stay tuned, and as always, make sure you click that subscribe and the bell icon so that YouTube knows you are. As always, I appreciate the support, and without further ado, let's get into it. So, what is the Hilton Honors co-branded American Express credit card series? What does it do exactly? And more importantly, what can it help you to book that aspirational travel or start your digital nomad journey that you're dreaming of? Well, to provide some backstory, just like airline partners with credit cards for their loyal customers, major hotel brands also partner with certain credit cards to provide value for their loyal customers. So for example, in the US, IHG partners with Chase, Hilton partners with American Express, and we had the unique case of Marriott Bonvoy having both Chase and American Express as its partner to help out when it comes to giving out rewards. For this episode, we're going to speak mostly on just the Hilton Honor series, and in the following episode, we will talk about the Marriott Bonvoy series in regards to American Express, so stay tuned. In this episode, I will break it down into 3 parts. Each part will represent the level of Hilton Honors card that you can get publicly offered through American Express. So the first level in this series is the Hilton Honors American Express card. This is an intro level within the Hilton Honors series where there is no annual fee associated with this card, as well as to provide a few points for the multipliers for the Hilton Honors series. First note is that you'll get silver status with this card, with the option of getting gold status if you spend $20,000 annually on this card. This status will get you some perks, such as free water bottles for your room, as well as some other things, and it can get you up to the second rung of status in the Hilton charts. Those to note are that you can earn 7 points per dollar per spend on Hilton properties, 5 points per dollar on US supermarkets and restaurants and gas stations. Everything else is 3 points per dollar. So this card doesn't provide much, but since it is a no annual fee card, do keep that in mind. Overall, it's a solid no annual fee card to have in your portfolio. So the second level in this series, we will call it the Hilton Honors Surpass Amex card. First thing to note is that the annual fee for this card is $150, but with this card, you automatically get gold status with Hilton Honors, which if you stay at any of their collections overseas, you can get a really good upgrade for your stay. I remember last year when I stayed at the Hilton in Nagoya, they automatically upgraded me to the presidential suite for my stay. So it's a nice thing that the staff did for me. Second thing to note is that if you want to spend your way to diamond status, you will need to spend $40,000 annually on this card. Then the third thing to note is that with this card, you'll get an annual night certificate for free, which can be used at any of their properties during any day of the weekend. But in order to get this, you will need to spend at least $15,000 on this card annually to get the benefit. You'll also get a statement credit for any Hilton property that you stay with this card. And so how will that work exactly? Well, every quarter you will get $50 off your stay that you go to any Hilton property and you use this card for your payment. So in total, it would be $200 in statement credits that you can get on this card. Another thing to note is that if you like to rent cars through National, this card will give you Emerald status through their program just by simply having this card. So it's a nice benefit to have if you're someone that's like a road warrior, someone that likes to rent cars whenever they're traveling, and just have that ability to travel on the road. And then the last thing to note for this card is the point multipliers. So for this card, you'll get 12 points per dollar spent on Hilton properties, 6 points per dollar spent on US supermarkets, dining, and gas stations, 4 points per dollar for US online retailers, and any other purchases made on this card will be 3 points per dollar. So overall, this card does give you more benefits when you travel compared to the regular Hilton Honors card. And thinking back on this card, it does give me some fond memories back in the day when I used to teach K-pop dances on the road in the Northeast, where my group would get booked to teach dance classes in places like Virginia, in Chicago, in New York, and I was the one always in charge of booking the hotel stays, and I'd be using this same Surpass card to get room upgrades. So it was a wonderful time to have this. So if you like what you hear so far, don't forget to click the like button. Now, where was I? Oh right, we are now on the last level for this series, which is called the Hilton Honors Aspire card. This card does have the highest annual fee in the Hilton Honors series at $550 US. But the benefits that come with this card are really great. As first, you get automatic diamond status, which is their second highest status that you can get within the Hilton Honors charts. The next thing is that you will get an annual night certificate to use within their whole portfolio. In addition, you'll get a $400 annual hotel resort credit every 6 months that you can split it. So it's about $200 from January to June, and then $200 from July to December. And then the next thing with this card is that you will get a $200 airline incidental credit, which similarly functions as the American Express Platinum card, where the partners are the same as the Amex Platinum, but unlike the Platinum, you cannot use the credit all at once. It is split every quarter in $50 increments. So do keep that in mind. The incidental credits, you can only use up to $50 every 3 months. And then the next benefit that you can get with this is you can get Clear membership, as it will cover up to $209, which is really powerful if you live in a big city. So if you like to go to, say, like a sporting event such as Yankee Stadium, as well as go to any participating airlines that will give you a dedicated line to cut through TSA. You'll also get at the same time national car rental status that you also get if you have the Surpass card, as well as for participating Waldorf Astoria and Conrad properties, you will get a $100 resort credit. And in order to get this credit, you will have to book within a specific link called HiltonHonorsAspireCard.com. I'll place it also here in the description down below so you can see it. And next, this does provide secondary car rental insurance, as well as flight delay and cancellation insurance. So for those that have any type of, let's say, issues that come up and you book your trip on this card, no worries, they'll cover for you. So those are really great benefits to have in a pinch. In addition, they also have cell phone insurance. So if you pay your phone bill with this card and let's say your phone got stolen, they'll give you up to $800 in credit to use for your next phone, so long as you're able to prove that that's what occurred. Now, the next thing to note is that this card does have extremely high point earners compared to the previous two cards. So the point structure is 14 points per dollar through Hilton bookings, 7 points per dollar through dining, airline bookings through the Amex portal or directly through the airlines, as well as car rentals, and 3 points per dollar on all other purchases. Another thing to note is that through the Hilton series, so long as you have silver status or higher, if you book at least 4 nights with points, you'll get the 5th night for free. So it is one of their ways that you can have greater value with your points booking for Hilton Honors. So if you want to stay for 5 nights, it's only going to be 4 nights if you're able to pay with points. So that concludes the informational section of each credit card within the Hilton Honors Personal Credit Card series. To know which one fits your lifestyle, the general argument is that you have to have the spend and know how many nights will you stay in a year in a Hilton property. Your mileage is going to vary, but if you really need to know what works for you and what doesn't, don't hesitate to reach out to me and we can have a one-on-one consultation and discuss further to see what your needs are in the travel scene. Click the description down below and you'll find the connects to connect with me. Hope you found this video to be insightful, as well as a worthy ad for your gameplay. And up next, I will speak about the American Express side of the Marriott Bonvoy card ecosystem as a whole. So stay tuned. And as always, if you'd like to learn more about my content and stay up to date with me, you can subscribe to my newsletter and hear more information. So until next time, this is Nico, signing off.